applications. And in the service layer, we have product service. Okay, so guys, remember one thing. Okay, if you are creating a controller, okay, your annotation would be REST controller for sure. Okay, every class in the Spring Boot application must have one unique annotation. Okay, controller has REST control annotation, product service has okay service annotation, and our main file, okay, our app file has Spring Boot application file. Okay, see these kind of annotations we have. By using the annotations only, Spring Boot can recognize all the things. Okay, this is the controller, this is the service, this is the repository. Okay, I have to create something here. Okay, Spring Boot will will understand the structure. Okay, annotations are very important when you are working with the Spring Boot. Okay, so here let's run the project once. Where is the app? This is the app that we have. Okay, let's try to run this. Okay, so try to do some actions with it. Okay, see, okay, here you can see web server failed to start because port 8080 it was already in use. Okay, that means 8080 is occupied by the server already. So now I just want to relaunch the application. Okay, I just want to relaunch. Okay, we are relaunching in the same port. Now you can see Spring Boot is started at the 8080 port. You can see the message Tomcat started at 8080. Okay, so now we can either we can access with the browser or we can access with our Postman. So open the Postman. It is started. Okay, so here we have the new files. Okay, so let's create a new connection. Okay, I want new interface. Okay, we have an empty interface here. I want to fetch all the products that I have. Okay, I want to fetch all the products. Localhost 8080 slash products. Okay, products is the mapping value. Okay, so here we can send the request. Okay, we got the values and I want to see as a pretty. Okay, we are having the all the values.
Number
One minute. Guys, please wait for me. ఇచ్చడా okay sorry. So yeah, we are getting all the products when we want to fetch the data. Here I am using the get method. Okay, I'm using the get. Ganesha, mute. Okay, so if I want to fetch only one product, okay, say still I can use the get method, but here we have to use the product mapping and we have to give one ID. Okay, here I want to I want to get the ID 101 product. Okay, the product which is having 101 will display now. Now you can see, okay, the product Lenovo laptop is having okay ID 101. Okay, or if I want to add 102, okay, I want to see 102. Now we are getting MSI laptop with okay 102 ID. Okay, this is how we have to fetch the values. Okay, so and we created another method also, which is the post method, to post one new data. Okay, to post one new data, okay, into the system. Okay, for example, okay, when we fetch all the data, okay, let's see how many laptops we have in our system. Okay, 101 to 107 is the last. Okay, so we have 7 laptops with us. Okay, now I want to add one more laptop into the database. I want to add one more laptop to the database. So here we can use the post method because we are adding the data, we are posting some information to the server, right? So here we have to use the post method. And coming to the body, okay, actually you can see in our code. So when we created the add product method, okay, so we can go to the product controller. So here, okay, where it is, here we are adding the products, we are adding the products, right? So when we are adding the products, here you can see I wrote one variable, okay, I'm expecting one parameter which is a product p1, okay, and the product p1 coming from the request body. Whenever the user is requesting something, okay, in the body of the request, user has to pass the product, user has to pass the product. So here in the postman, okay, here in the postman I am adding the product, okay, actually it is none, by default it will show none to you, and you have to click on the raw. Okay, we are entering some raw footage, raw content. Okay, so this is the new content I want to add. So here, okay, which type of data, I mean format we are using, which format we are using?
JSON.
JSON. Which is the alternative for JSON? What is the alternative?
XML.
XML. Very good. Okay, see, okay, so I have 108, okay, product ID 108 and Alienware laptop, and which is, okay, 1,75,000, and available products is 8. Okay, 8 products are available. Okay, so we have added some data. Okay, we have added some data, but this is not in a one proper format. We have to, okay, send the content to the server in a proper format. That proper format is a, okay, JSON type of format we are using. Okay, what is the full form of JSON? Full form of JSON. Hello. Full form of JSON. Ayyo, very bad. Astosh, Prashant, Ganesha. Full form of JSON. Ketan.
JavaScript object notation.
Yes. Okay, JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation. Okay, XML stands for, other than Ketan,
Extended markup language.
obviously. So markup language means what it means?
They having tags.
Yeah, they have in the tags. Okay, the programming language or the scripting language which is having only the tags to manipulate the data, to manipulate the text, then that particular language is called as the markup language. We are already discussed. Okay, in JSON format everything will be in the, okay, which format? Key value pairs. Okay, XML has the content of tag format, but JSON has the content of key value pairs. Here we are using key value pairs, no? So product ID is the key and 108 is the value. Product name is the key, Alienware is the value. Okay, we are having some type of data. Okay, so we have to explain, we have to tell to the server, okay, hey, I am forwarding or I am sending, okay, JSON type of data in the request body, so please catch it. So we have to, okay, inform the server. So here in the headers list, okay, we have 9 hidden headers. You can see we have 9 hidden headers. Okay, so we don't need any hidden headers. Okay, actually we need only the main header. Okay, so here in the key value we have to add something. Okay, so what is the content type that we are passing? Okay, we are passing JSON format data. So here we have to mention content type. Okay, content type that we are sending is, okay, JSON. Okay, application slash JSON. So here we are sending the data. Okay, now, okay, so we added some information in the body, and now you can send it. Okay, so yeah, products method is not allowed because, okay, I have mentioned product. Okay, I have mentioned product here. Here I have mentioned the, where is the value? Here I have mentioned the product. Okay, so we have to send the product, just product, not products. Okay, and make sure you are having a post method. Okay, make sure you are having post method and click on the send. Now, okay, we didn't get anything, that means success. Okay, no error means obviously the success. right? No failure means success. Okay, so we can define something like that. Okay, and I want to fetch all the data that I have. Okay, right now, actually initially we have 7 laptops, and right now I added one more laptop. That means we have to get 8 laptops. Okay, let's see. So the first laptop is 101, and let's search for 102, 103, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, eighth laptop is Alienware, and that's what we mentioned here. Okay, so this is how you have to insert the data into the database or data server. Okay, so is this clear for everyone? I mean this entire topic we discussed yesterday. Today we have to, okay, create 2 more APIs. Okay, we have to create 2 more REST APIs, which is the, okay, update topic. I mean update one particular value. Or okay, so actually, for example, I don't have any Dell laptops. Okay, I want to update Dell laptops with something else. Okay, so we have to do it. So how to do that? Okay, so we have to we have to create an API for update, and we have to create an API for delete. Okay, so if we perform all these things, okay, so all the CRUD operations with collections will be done. Okay, I already mentioned the data to you, right? So first of all, we are learning RESTful APIs with CRUD operations along with the collections. Okay, so here we are using collections only, na? Okay, we are using the list is a part of collection package. Okay, and we are manipulating the list, we are adding some data to the list, we are deleting, we are updating, we are doing all the CRUD operations with the list. So here we are designing RESTful APIs with the collection package. Okay, now it is a time to design the update product and delete product APIs from the, to the particular product controller here. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so before doing all these things, okay, do you have any issues, any doubts here? I know Ganesha and Priyanshu has some issues, but okay, that's the environmental issues. Okay, everything is fine in their code, but there is something issue in the JDK version, or probably version with the Java environment, or with the Spring environment maybe. Okay, so it is not the issue with the coding that they wrote. Okay, everything is cool. Okay, now we have to design the update and delete REST APIs. Okay, if you are okay with it, I will move forward. Can I start update and delete?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what about others? Why are you so silent?
Yes, sir.
Today is Friday, da. We have to get so much energy. Okay, don't keep silence in the Fridays. It is a weekend. Okay, if we completed the class, we will have 2 days of holidays. No, we can chill. Okay, so get more energy. Okay. What we have to do? I forgot. Yeah, update topic. Okay, so yeah, let's write some comments to the update topic and get more space. So here, controller to update data. Okay, at request. Okay, request mapping. So here, okay, I'm using the some method. Okay, I have to use some method to update request method. Okay, so here I want to update the value. Okay, I want to update some value, right? So which method I have to use, ma? Which type of method I have to use for update? Hello.
Post.
Put, sir.
Put. Yes, we have to use the put, not post. Okay, put option we need. Put request method. Okay, I'm using the put method. Now here in the update product, we have to do something. Okay, so let's see, whenever we want to update one value, okay, whenever we want to update some value, okay, so for example, okay, if you want to update salary details of one employee in the employee table, okay, salary details of the employee from the employee table, so how to update the value, ma? So did you remember the query that we are using in the SQL? Okay, for example, I want to update the, okay, salary of the employee to 50,000, okay, of fourth employee, fourth employee. Okay, so how to do it? Tell me the query. Other than Ketan, you are the regular spoilers, man. I don't want to ask the regular spoilers, the new one. Suras, Suras, Yogesh, Shika.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Yogesh. Yogesh, tell me the SQL query for update the salary of an employee to 50,000.
Sir, I think update table name, then
Mm,
set salary
mm,
equal to salary
Update.
table name.
Okay. Set employee salary. Okay. Equal to 50,000.
Where
Where
ID is equal to EID.
EID equal to 4.
I okay, okay.
4. That's very good. That's what I wanted. Okay, very good, Yogesh. So here, actually, okay, we are having one query, right? So in this query, we are updating some values of a data that we are having in the database. Okay, so employee 4 is already existed in the database. Okay, so here we want to add salary to the employee table by using the primary key of the table. So here employee ID is the primary key of the table, right? So actually we are not having any table in our database. Okay, we are not having any table in our database because even we don't have a database, but we have something, right? We have product ID, which is the unique for every people. Okay, the product ID is the unique one for every laptop. So here, based on the product ID, okay, based on the product ID, so I want to update the values. Okay, so here we are, actually, okay, if you want to update some values in the SQL, you have to use the primary key. Okay, primary key, but here we don't have any primary key, but still we want to update one particular value, okay, based on the product ID. Okay, so product ID now works as a primary key for us. Okay, we are not defining the primary key, and it is not possible to define the primary key for the collections, right? It is not a database, it is a basic collection of list. So here, okay, for the sake of ourselves, we can define 101 as the product, product ID is the primary key, and we can use it. Okay, so whenever user wants to update some value, okay, whenever user wants to update some value, so user has to enter the product ID along with the body of the request. Okay, for example, localhost 8080 slash, okay, he has to enter 101. Okay, this is the URL the user wants to add. Okay, user wants to change the 101 laptop, so that's why he is requesting with 101. Okay, and in the body of this particular request, user has to give the product details, again the product ID, okay, somewhat 101, and product name. Product name is some laptop. Okay, tell me some laptops there. I think I have used all the laptops that I know. Acer Predator, Asus Stuff Gaming, HP Omen, Dell Alienware. Okay, tell me some laptop though. Mm, 1 minute. Okay. So when I am telling the class, no, this is a very common thing, na. So someone will shout for sure. Okay, when I'm doing normal work, no, so they don't shout anything. When I'm in a class only, they'll shout something. Okay. So tell me some gaming laptops, guys. Astosh, Yogesh, Rahul, Prashant. Okay, so tell me some laptop name. I forgot. Mm, I have added Omen series. I have added Alienware. MSI. Someone messaged. MSI Alpha 15. Okay, we can use it. MSI Alpha 15 is the product name. Okay, and the price. What is the price, Paras? Let's make it as a 70. Okay,
Sir, 90.
90. Okay, 90. And available products is okay, somewhere around, five products are available. Okay, so whenever user wants to update the one particular laptop details, okay, then he has to give the the laptop ID for sure, and the body of the request must be happen. Okay, these two things. Okay, the user has to enter to update one value, and also user has to mention the put method. User has to use the put method with the request. Okay, so all things have to do by the user, right? So here we can read the product id and we can read the product data. Okay, so this is the request body. And what is this variable, ma? This variable is mentioned by, do you know what is the variable? Whenever we are fetching the data by one particular id we are using, no? So this variable is known as the path variable, ma. Okay, path variable, you can see it in the controller. Okay, we have mentioned where it is, yeah, we have mentioned here, you can see. Okay, so we are reading the id at the path of the url, right? So you have to use the path variable keyword at the id. You have to use the path variable keyword at the id. So here we have to read the path variable along with the request body, because so we want to read this particular body along with this particular path variable. Okay, two things we have to read. Okay, so here in the update product, method definition, we have to read the two things. Okay, the first thing is request body. Request body, and which is some product p1, p2 or p1, anything is okay. And I want to read the path variable also at the rate path variable. Okay, at the rate path variable, which is the int id. Okay, id is the path variable. What is mistake? Okay, some spelling mistake. Variable. Okay, see, when we are updating one product details, we are reading two different things now. One is product details and one is the primary key of the product. Okay, that means that product id we are reading from the user. Okay, so by using these two things, we want to update the value. Okay, we want to update the value, right? So here in the top, here in the product service, we have to do some magic. Okay, let's implement the method in the product service, then we can come back to the product controller. Okay, so here we have to write one method to update product. Okay, to update a product, we want to create a one method. So first of all, public void update product. Okay, this method can expect two different things. One is product p2 and another one is integer int id. Okay, these two things can be expected by the product. Now here actually we are having multiple values, right? Here we are having multiple values, so we have to check whether the particular id is existed or not. If it is existed, then we have to do something. So here I am writing one basic for loop based on the product data. So why it is not giving spaces to me? So let's write one basic simple for loop. For int I equal to 0, I less than. Okay, so actually we have the list of products. We have product list. So here product list dot size, product list dot size. Okay, we want to run the loop till the size of the maximum size of the list, so that's why I mentioned that. Okay, now here, okay, I mean, this particular for loop is used to iterate the list of products. Okay, list of products that can iterate. So here I can create the new product p1 equal to product list dot of I. That means, okay, first of all I want to get the, okay, first product, second product, then I want to get the third product. Okay, based on the I value I want to retrieve the product list. Okay, based on the I value I want to retrieve the product list. If, okay, this p1 has some id na, every product has some id. Okay, so here I will compare the product id p1 dot id, okay, is equal to id given by the user. Okay, id requested by the user and id coming from the product list, both are equal, then I want to update that particular value, right? And then I want to update some particular value. Okay, so here, okay, we can write a one basic if statement to compare. If, okay, p1 dot get product id, okay, if p1 dot get product id, okay, equal to the id given by the user, equal to the id given by the user. If both are equal, then I want to update the product, then I want to update the product. So here we can update the product by using the set method. Okay, you can see, okay, we have different methods in the products, I mean in the collection, no? So when we are learning the collections, okay, you can see all these things. Okay, so here we can mention products, sorry, product list dot set. Okay, so I is the index and p2 is the requested object. P2, here we have to enter p2. Okay, yeah, this one we want to add. Okay, so save it. Now let's try to work with this particular method. Okay, so we have to consume this service method in the controller. We have to consume this service method in the controller. Okay, so how to consume that? Okay, we have the service now, so we have mentioned the dependency injection here. Okay, auto while, that means automatic dependency injection we are performing by particular service method. Okay, we mentioned service variable. Okay, so here service dot, okay, which method we have to call? Update product that we designed right now, update product, and we have to pass the p2, okay, which is coming from the request body, and id which is coming from the path variable. Okay, these things I am returning to the update product method. You can see this is the update product method that we designed for the service. Okay, now we can go back to our application. Okay, here we can change it. Okay, let's see. So, okay, actually, yeah, I forgot. So we have to relaunch our application. No, we made some changes in the application, so again we have to relaunch our application. Okay, yes, relaunched successfully. Now go back to our postman. Here in the postman I'm doing something. Okay, so we have to use one method. No, which method? Put method. Okay, we want to update the existing value, so that's why we have to use a put method that you know already. So here, okay, I want to add new product, and let me see the mapping value. Okay, make sure about the mapping value that you are using. Mapping value is so important. Okay, we are using same product mapping value but with a different method. Okay, so I want to mapping. Okay, so here I forgot one more thing. Okay, actually we have to read the integer id na. So here I forgot the path variable. Okay, so here we have to mention the path variable for sure. Okay, id is compulsory here. Okay, again we made some changes and relaunch our application. Okay, now in the postman we have to give some url. Okay, I want to update sixth product 106th. Okay, I want to update the laptop which is having id 106. Okay, so I will add the details of, okay, our Paras laptop. What is the name? MSI Alpha 15. So here we can give MSI Alpha 15. And which is 90,000 as per Paras. Okay, we have some 5 products with us. Okay, now let's see. Actually, 106 is the Dell Alienware laptop. Sorry. We are having in the 106 we are having Dell Alienware laptop, right? So here in the 106 we have to do something. Okay, now click on the send. Okay, empty, that means no error. No error means obviously success. Okay, now let's read all the value, let's print all the values. Okay, now we want to retrieve the data, so obviously we have to use a get method. Now you can send. Okay, so let's check 106 is updated or not. Yes, 106 is updated. You can see MSI Alpha 90,000. Okay, available products is 5 products are available. Okay, this is how you have to update a value. Okay, is this clear for everyone? Guys,
Yes, sir.
so silent. Why? Do I need to repeat this? Update product one. Did you understand this logic? What I am doing here?
Yes, sir.
What about others? Girls, is this okay?
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Okay. Gunjan, Chaitra, Preeti, boy, Suraj.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, if you didn't find this, okay, if you didn't understand this, please tell me. I will repeat this, but you have to learn. That's it. Okay. So this is the service that we created, and this is the controller method. Okay. Now we can create one more method, that is the last method for our REST API, which is the delete one.
Delete.
Okay, so let's delete. Okay, to delete one particular value, which method we have to use, ma? In the Postman we have to use one method. So which method we have to use to delete the values?
Delete.
Obviously we will have delete here. Okay, we have to use the method delete in the Postman. Okay, so all these things, okay, you cannot change something in the browser. Okay, in the browser you cannot post the values, you cannot update the values. That's why we need another software which is not a browser. So that's why we are using the Postman. Okay, in the browser you can retrieve the values, okay, but you cannot get the values. Okay, so I mean you cannot insert the values by using the browser, right? So because we need to insert in the body of the the request. In the browser we cannot write the body. Okay, that's why we have to use the separate software for that. That software is a Postman software. Okay, this Postman is by the Google. This Postman designed by the iconic Google. Okay. Okay, so let's design another method. Request mapping. Request mapping. Okay, method equal to request method, same as usual thing. Request method dot delete. And we have to write all the method, then only it will suggest us value. Okay, so how to delete value, ma? Based on which value? Based on which criteria we can delete the element? Tell me.
On the basis of ID, product
Okay.
ID.
Yeah. So actually, product ID is the primary key for our table, no? So we have to use the product ID to delete the elements. Okay. So here I'm expecting product, okay, and the ID. So actually, you can see one thing. Whenever I am retrieving the values, whenever I'm deleting the values, whenever I am updating the value, whenever I am retrieving the value, okay, you can see all the protocols are same, all the values are the same. Okay, but it is still working uniquely. How it is working uniquely? Because based on the method that we are using. Okay, here we are using get, here we are using delete, here we are using put option. Okay, even though values are equal but the methods are different, so it is working perfectly. Okay, if you created a value and method both are equal, then you will have an error. Okay, so obviously Spring Boot will have a dilemma, which method I should run. So you have to mention uniquely, no? Okay, so you have to change something in the API. Okay, either you can change the method or you can change the value of the API. So here I'm using same. Okay, actually we have to write some method, then we can add the brackets. Public void delete product. Okay, so delete product. Okay, so here to delete one product I have to read ID, no? So how to read the ID? From which place we have to read the ID? How to read the ID? From where?
Request body.
Request body.
Path variable.
Yeah, path variable. In the request body we will get the product, no? Okay, so we need to read the value from the path variable. So here we have to create the path variable. Path variable. Okay, ID. I
Int
think P
ID.
is capital. Yeah, very good. So now here, okay, we implemented the method in the controller. Now we can implement the method in the service. Okay, so we have to delete product. Okay, comments are necessary, ma. Comments are very important. So here to delete one particular value. Okay, so we have to do something. Okay, so again here to delete one value I can use the a stream APIs. I can use the stream APIs. Okay, did you went through stream APIs? I think I have sent you the medium link I wrote, no? Okay, guys, remember, please use the medium. Okay, I don't know how many people are aware of this medium website. Okay, so medium is the one of the great website to read the articles. Okay, so medium is all about complete IT. So you see, actually, so someone write the article about the 8 must-have skills for the front-end developer in 2022. You can see it. Okay, you can read the articles. Okay, so please download the medium app from the Play Store or you can use it in the your website. Okay, see, he mentioned everything. Okay, maybe it will be helpful for us, no? So you can here actually when you are creating, okay, your account, you can mention your interest. I mentioned, okay, some interest like UX, JavaScript, technology programming. Okay, if you are a fan of, okay, Bitcoin, if you are a fan of blockchain, okay, you can add all those things. If you are a fan of metaverse, you can add metaverse. Okay, you can add your keywords. Okay, so I love basically technology and programming, so that's why I added these things. Okay, so if I click on the JavaScript, okay, the new articles someone wrote on the JavaScript, no? So those things will be displayed here. See, okay, AstroJS. Okay, AstroJS. I don't know about AstroJS, so I can use it. AstroJS. Okay, AstroJS is basically a program. One framework. Okay, see. So he wrote some article and he know how to use it. Okay, he will explain all those things. Okay, so if possible, okay, I'm also on the medium and I will also write some articles in the medium. You can follow me, and here in the search type greatest person. Okay, Bhaskar Sai Chituri, that's me. Okay, search for Bhaskar Sai Chituri here. Okay, the articles that I wrote recently, in the 2 years, okay, in the last 2 years or 3 years, I'm very busy, so that's why I didn't have a time to write the articles. Okay, again I restarted my article writing thing. Okay, this is one of my good habit. Okay, so you can also write your own articles. Okay, you know about Hibernate. Okay, you can mention the Hibernate in your own words. Okay, So maybe recruiter will see, maybe some people will see, no. So better to, okay, have an account on Medium also. Okay, here you can see I wrote the article on Stream API, which is a very important one. But most of the people, I am very sure, okay, in a class, okay, in a classroom, okay, 80% of the students don't know about this Stream API, because, okay, this Stream API is not part of our academics when you are in a school, when you are in a college, right? So that's why, okay, you have to upgrade our skills. Okay, so better to read the articles, better to read the documentations. Okay, so I mean, in this particular project we are using the collections. In the collections, Stream API is one of the important method. Okay, okay, some HR intern is calling. Guys, give me a moment, someone is calling. Okay, sorry. Hmm. Hmm. Whenever we are retrieving the only one product from the data, okay, we are using some Stream APIs. So that's why Stream API is important, okay, in the collections. Okay, and here in the delete method also we are gonna use Stream API for sure. Okay, so let's use the Stream API. Okay, to, I mean, if you forgot the Stream API, you can go through Medium. In the Medium I wrote the article on the Stream API, you can read it. Okay, everything I have mentioned. Okay, so here, let's write the method name: public void delete product. Okay, so here, actually we have the product list, no, product list dot, okay, product list dot, actually we have one method called remove. Okay, remove if. Okay, here we have a one method called remove if. This is the default. Actually remove if I want, remove if. Yeah. Okay, so this is the basic method of collection. Remove. Okay, you can see we have the remove if, remove all, remove. Okay, I want to remove if. Okay, if the particular element is available, then remove, otherwise no, not remove. Okay, so here I'm using the remove if. So here we want to fetch all the products. Okay, so actually this particular delete product method will expect one ID, na, ID to delete. Okay, so yes, we have some ID. Now based on the ID we want to delete. So here, okay, p dot, I mean, sorry, product dot get ID. Okay, product dot get ID, okay, equal to the given ID. Okay, if both are equal, then I want to delete. If not, I don't want to delete. Okay, so here, so let me mention it in the double quotations. So here we can mention the value, semicolon, that's it. Okay, we have mentioned something. Now, okay, now we have to consume this particular delete product method in the controller. Okay, here we have to consume that. So service dot delete product. Okay, we have to mention the ID for sure, na? So ID. Okay, the ID. Okay, so now we want to, okay, delete the product from the collections. So let's see. Actually, okay, I want to get all the values right now. Okay, sorry, again I forgot, no? So we have to relaunch the program. Okay, every changes need a relaunch. Okay, don't recompile, guys, just relaunch. Let's go back to our application. Yes, we started our application now. Okay, go back to this. Okay, now let's read all the products. Okay, we have all the products with us, 101, 102, so and so. Okay, 107 and everything. Okay, now I want to delete 106 from the data. 106. Okay, 106. Okay, if I use this particular statement, okay, actually I thought I want to delete, but I am using the same thing. Okay, now what will happen is, okay, your data will be retrieved because I didn't change the method. You have to change the method, right? So you have to change the method. Okay, so here I want to delete it. Okay, and I am using the same API and click on the send. Now something has happened. No error. That means obviously success. Okay, again let's read all the values. Let's retrieve all the values. Get. Okay, now you can send. We deleted 106. No, now you can search. 101 is there, 102, 103, 104, 105, again 107. That means 106 is deleted. Okay, so we deleted successfully from the database. Okay, this is how you need to delete the one particular element from the database. Okay, delete product. Okay, we are deleting the product based on the path variable. Okay, so here we are using the remove method along with the lambda expression. Okay, guys, is this okay? Where is the spam calls irritating me? Guys, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, everything is clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay, done. We are done with the CRUD operations. Okay, we created the API to insert the values. We created the API to retrieve the values. We create the API to delete, and we create the API to update. Okay, that means basic CRUD operations we are done. CRUD operations. REST API for CRUD operations on collections. Okay, we created the REST API for CRUD operations, all CRUD operations: creation, retrieve, updation, and deletion. Okay, yeah, we are done with the project. Okay, this is a simple project that you can create with the Spring Boot application, guys. Okay, actually when you are connected to the database, when you are connected to the something, okay, so we have to use the some different methodology. Okay, the structure is same. You have to create the controller, you have to create the model, you have to create the service, and again you have to create one repository. That is a different thing. When you are connected to the database, I will explain that. Okay, but as of now, okay, this is the simple project with the rest, Spring Boot services. Okay, so we implemented everything. Okay, every CRUD operations. Okay, can you do it, guys? Can you do it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now only I am telling you. Okay, this particular CRUD operations, CRUD collections, okay, is the next lab day task. Okay, so what is the date to have lab day? Okay, 20 we have a lab day, no, October 20. Okay, on 20th October you have to complete this and you have to send me the GitHub repository link. Okay, you have to perform all the CRUD operations with the collections. Okay, by October 20. This is the next week project. Okay, so in the meanwhile we can complete the database also. Okay, so actually so I have one unique approach when I want to say Spring with data, JPA. Okay, first of all, I want to cover Spring Data JPA. Okay, so we will discuss Spring Data JPA concept. After discussing Spring Data JPA, then we can go with the Spring with Hibernate along with MySQL. Okay, along with MySQL. So here, when I am going to explain the Spring Data JPA, either I can use H2D database or Derby database I can use. Okay, any database. Okay, this is the temporary databases. Okay, so we don't need to install any database separately. We don't need any connections. Okay, we don't need anything. This H2D and Derby is the default databases. So I will explain all the approach. Okay, I will explain all the approach. Okay, so here you have to create one controller service. Okay, controller service and repository also, repository and model. Okay, we have to create the model as well. Okay, but no need of properties. Okay, but when you are creating a project with MySQL, Hibernate, and these things. Okay, so along with these things, properties is the important. Property file is the important file. Okay, so I will explain about the importance of properties. That means we need to configure. No, we need to get connection to the database. Then we need to create the session factory. All these things we have to do. No, so if I explain all the things at a time, at a single shot, definitely you will be gone. Okay, so that's why first I will explain basic data JPA, then I can go with the advanced Hibernate concept along with the Spring. Okay, we can write Hibernate program in the Spring. Okay, I will explain how to integrate Hibernate in the Spring and everything. But okay, before that we have to complete Spring Data JPA. Okay, and I'll tell you this Spring Data JPA will take actually only 2 classes, or 1 class is enough, more than enough. Okay, so I'll try to complete in one class. Okay, it is more than enough. But so the Spring Hibernate MySQL concept is the difficult one. Okay, not a difficult one. It has some more process, some more advanced things we have to do. Okay, we need to get a configuration, we need to get property files, everything we have to do. Okay, so that's why. So first we will learn Spring Data JPA, then we can learn the Spring Hibernate. When I am explaining Spring Data JPA, so definitely I will use either Derby or a H2D. Okay, mostly I will use Derby. Okay, Derby is a basic database which comes with the Spring. Okay, guys. Yeah, I think we are done with the basic project with the Spring Boot services. Okay, and yeah. Okay, so we can discuss more things. Okay, I'll explain you how to create the project by you. If you are having issues in creating the project with your Spring tool suite, okay, we can create the project in other ways also. I will tell you all those things, but after coming from obviously the break. Okay, and today we will have more time. Okay, we can do something. Okay, so I don't want to start Spring Data JPA because that's a new concept. No, we can discuss the new concept on next day. That means Monday. Okay, so yeah, we'll do some activities or something. Okay, chalo. If you are having any doubts, either it is a technically or a personally or anything, okay, so you can ask me after the class. Okay, so we'll discuss about the resume, we'll discuss about the market that we have. Okay, we'll discuss all those things. Okay, chalo. Okay, let's take a break for 15 minutes. After coming from the break, okay, we can come. Spring Boot app has some properties. Okay, Spring Boot has some properties. For example, okay, if you want to configure MySQL, we need to set some properties. If you want to configure Hibernate, we need to set some properties. If you want to create your own beans, then you need to set some properties for the beans. Okay, and if you want to change the server, you have to change the some properties. Okay, all these type of properties we have to mention in the Spring Boot now. So these are the additional properties, these are the additional configuration. Okay, I already mentioned it to you. Spring will give you the basic configuration that you need, but if you want to give more I mean, if you want to create some unique configuration for your application, then we need to do something. Okay, so you need to change the some properties. Okay, those properties can be changed in the application.properties file. Okay, Spring Boot can have one file that is a application properties file. Application.properties file. Okay, this application properties can have different configuration. Okay, it may have for the configuration of MySQL, it may have the configuration of Hibernate, it may have the configuration for JDBC, it may have configuration for JUnit. Okay, if you need anything, if you need any configuration only unique for you, okay, if you don't want your basic configuration, okay, then you have to, okay, write all the configurations in the part of, okay, application properties. Okay, so in the Google also you can check something. Okay, so different elements for application.properties in Spring Boot. Okay, so there are a lot of usages. Okay, you can use, see, core properties, we can mention cache properties, mail properties, JSON. Okay, all these properties we can mention to the application.properties file. Application properties file is one of the important file in the, okay, entire Spring Boot application. See, okay, these are all the different things that you can do: core properties, cache properties, mail, JSON, data, transactions, so and so, server properties. Okay, all these things you can do in the server properties. Let's go to the server properties. Okay, server address we have. Let's see, we have so many things. Okay, so if you want to change the port number of your Apache Tomcat, you have to change it. Okay, you have to change it. So to change the port number, you can see, okay, you can go back to the top. I think in the top you may have an option like search. Okay, in the search option, please search for, hey, where is the search option? Okay, okay, click on the control F. Okay, search for port. Okay, oh, so many ports are there. Server port. Okay, so server port. Okay, so if you want to set the mail port number, you can set mail port number here. And let's check Mongo port number. If you want to change, you can change Mongo port number. And also Redis database. Okay, integration RS socket. Where is our port number? We need a port number. I think it is located somewhere. It is located. Okay, spring dot dev tools dot server port number, maybe this one. Okay, so actually, okay, we have to change the port number in this particular server file. I mean, in this particular application.properties file. Okay, all these actions can be done by your application property file. Okay, in entire Spring application property file is the one of the important file when you are connecting to the, okay, databases, or if you want to deploy it in the DevOps or AWS, we need to specify the credentials, we need to get the connections, all those things we need to do na. So all those things we can perform in the application property file. Okay, if you want to create application properties file, you have to create application properties in the main, okay, in the resource folder. Okay, in the main folder we may have to create a resource folder. In the resource folder we have to create application.properties file. Okay, we have to create application.properties. Sanjana, who is this Sanjana? Just give me a moment. Sanjana, who is this? See guys, so many job opportunities. Okay, they are calling, okay, by seeing my LinkedIn profile, but dates are not available right now with me. My calendar date is blocked till November 20. Okay, let's go. So let's go and create the basic application.properties file. Okay, and okay, we can do some changes here. Okay, let's go back to our app. So here in the first, thing. Okay, so create others. So here search for properties, prop properties file, and click on the next. So here we have to store our properties in the resource folder of the main. So which is the first spring, first spring. So we have src. In the src we have the main. In the main, okay, we may have java. Okay, in the main we have to create resource slash resource. Okay, so here create application, that's it. Okay, so it will create a one application.properties file. So here we have application.properties file. By default our port number is running on 8080, right? Our application port number is 8080. So here I want to change the port number to something, server dot port, okay, equal to 400, 4200 or anything. Again it is showing some issue now. Why? Actually, I have created this port number, but why it is showing some issue? Application.properties file. Did I mention anything? Okay, let me check with my old project. I think I have changed my port number in some project. Okay, here I have changed this. See, I have wrote server.port number only, and this is the inside of main. Main have resource. The same thing. Here I already wrote this information, but why I'm not getting this? Best wait. Sir, good afternoon, sir. Okay, sorry. So actually we have to set properties file, but I don't know why it is showing some error. Application properties. Server dot port number. So this is the same thing I have did. This is our application, no? Control space, not working anything. Okay, let me search. We have a Google, no need to worry about anything. Server dot port application properties. Again. See, server dot port number and system property using the command line option to JVM, no? Or add application properties in the SRC main resource with server dot port. That's what I do. But why it is not displaying for me? Resources, application dot properties only. I mentioned server dot port number. This is the only thing that we can do. But okay, let me go through the properties. Okay, here we can add something. Let's add new property here. Okay. Server dot port 4200 is my number. Finish. Again, it's same issue. Okay, let me change another port 4210. Doing port server dot port 4210. Okay, finish. No, I don't want to click. No, click finish. Now it's working. See, hey, don't play with me, darling. Now it's working. See, I wrote the same thing. No. Okay, it's okay. Cool. Let's rerun this application. Okay, this is our application, Spring Boot application. So this is the app.java that we have. Okay, so relaunch this application. Now go to the console. In the console we can see something new, which is, yes, you can see Tomcat started running on 4210. Okay, so 4210. Actually, when I am trying to create by using normal server.port, no, so it is showing some issue. That's why I used graphical user interface, localhost. What happened? Localhost slash. Okay, if I try to run 8080 here, okay, definitely, okay, so there will be some mistake. Okay, this site can't be reached because, okay, 8080 port is not available in the server. Okay, so 4210 is the port number that Apache is running. Okay, now you can search for 4210. Hey, I wrote that 4210 only, no? Still it is not working. Okay, let's type the IP address instead. 127.0.0.1 4210/hello. Okay, it should written hi, no? Yes, hi user. Okay, I want to get all the products. Okay, let's see products we will get or not. Yes, we are getting the products. Okay, it's working. Okay, see, you have to change the port number. Okay, so guys, remember, when you want to change the port number, you have to create the, okay, application.properties file in the main. Okay, in the main you have to create a resource folder. In the resource folder you have to save your application.properties. Okay, when I'm writing the properties by using normal method, okay, it is showing some issue, but that's why here I go to the, I mean, I went through the, okay, this graphical user format, okay, GUI format of the properties. Okay, now you can click on add. Okay, here you can, in the name, no, so you can type for server.port. In the name you can type for server.port. Okay, which is already mentioned for me, server.port to something. So here you can type your own port number. Okay, you can type any port number. Okay, port number will be 4-digit format only. Okay, don't give 5 digits.
No, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Now it's okay.
Hey, you missed everything, nah? Didn't you listen about these all these things? Main
No,
software,
sir. No, sir. It is fine.
just now only. Okay. So guys, got it, no? So don't try to, okay, I mean, don't try to write the source file. Okay, here don't write. Okay, please open application properties, and in the, I mean, in this application properties file, okay, please use the GUI. In the, by using the GUI you can add everything. Okay, so here if I write something by using the source, okay, if I write in something here, okay, it is displaying some issues to me. Okay, that's why I used some properties, I mean some GUI file. Okay, here you can use it. Okay, Ganesha, I mean your application also, okay, saying something, no, so please change it like this.
Sir, I tried, sir, but not showing. It's not showing 404 error.
It is showing,
404 error.
okay,
Same, sir.
4 not 4 404.
Yes, sir. 404.
Okay, we will figure it out today. Okay, and give me 5 minutes, I will complete my topic. Okay, I mean, again you can share your screen, and Priyansh also. Okay, and the last thing I want to, okay, uh, explain it to you is, okay, so if you are unable to create a project in the Spring tool suite, okay, if you are unable to create a Spring Boot project in the STS tool, okay, if you are having any issues, then you can create by using the graphical user interface of Spring Boot. Okay, here start dot spring boot spring.io. Okay, start.spring.io, which is a Spring initializer. Okay, please open Spring initializer. The URL is start.spring.io. Okay, so this is the graphical user interface of, okay, Spring application creation. Okay, so this is the Spring initializer. Here you can create your own project and download the zip file. Okay, so here I can go. So this is all the, I mean, default values. Okay, I want to create some online Shopee. Okay, online Shopee, and demo for online Shopee app, online Shopee. Okay, so here you can mention com dot online Shopee. Okay, now here, okay, you can, I mean, we are using jars only, and we need a 17th version of Java. Hey, 19 also released, na? Oh, that's nice. Java 19 released. Okay, and please make sure your Spring Boot version is 2.7.4. Okay, and if you want any extra dependencies, you can add extra dependencies. That means I want to add Lombok. Okay, add Lombok, and I want to add web tools also, REST to create REST APIs, and I want to create some, JPA also. I want JPA, Spring Data JPA I want. Okay, and I mean properties added, dependencies added. Now you can click on generate control. Okay, generate. Okay, one zip file will be downloaded to you. Okay, one zip file will be downloaded, and you can open the zip file. Okay, here I have the zip file. So, and you can extract the zip file. Extract here. Okay, so everything is extracted. You can see online Shopee is extracted. Now you can go back to your Spring app. Okay, here you can click on the file, and here open project from the file system, and here click on the directory. Okay, so go to downloads. Okay, here this is the online Shopee that we created. Select folder. Okay, everything will be got it. Right. Okay, select online Shopee here. Click on the finish. Now your project will be opened for you. Building 60%. Wait. Online Shopee is opened. You can see online Shopee now. See, so this is the very simplest way to create the Spring Boot application in the STS. Okay, see, in the main we see by default in the main folder we have the resource. In the resource you have a application properties. By default we didn't create the properties file, but automatically Spring Boot will create the properties file. Okay, right now we are working with the Maven application which is converted to the Spring Boot, no? But if you create a Spring Starter project, then you will get application properties file by default. Okay, yeah, this is what I want to tell you. Okay, start.spring.io. Okay, Spring Initializer is the project. So here you can create anything. Okay, so you can implement Spring Boot services by using Kotlin and Groovy also, but Java is the beast. We can use the Java, and here please use the 2.7.4 version of Spring Boot only. Okay, and here you can add all the dependencies that you need. Okay, and yeah, we are ready to go, and select 17th version of Java. Now we can go. Okay, so this is the basically the Spring Initializer. Okay, basic Spring Boot project that you can create. Okay, so I'm done with the concepts today. From Monday onwards we can create a Spring Data JBA. Okay, we can move to the Spring Data. Okay, after completion of JPA session, basic introduction to JPA session, okay, we can create the Hibernate project. Okay, we can work on the Hibernate, Spring with Hibernate. Okay, yeah, chalo. By the end of this particular month, okay, we have to create the Spring Boot project for sure. Okay, by the end of this month, and okay, or by the end of this month we can start, okay, front end. Okay, so we in the front end we have to discuss so many things, no? We have to discuss HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. Then we can move to the Angular. In the Angular we have to discuss something in the TypeScript. Then we can move for the Angular. Okay, so everything will be done on time only. So your project, I mean your batch going to end by the 20th of November. Okay, So everything will be fine for the 20th of November. Okay, by 20th of November, everybody has to become a full stack developer by using Java. Okay, we have to get some confidence about the full stack. That's the only goal for us. Okay, yes. Okay, Ganesha, you can share your screen. We will try to figure it out. Open the project, Ganesha. Okay. Ganesha, open the main method. Oh, I got the point. Okay. So Ganesha, do one thing. So right click on the com.spring. I mean, there is a package, no? Main package, com.spring, besta, rest. Okay. No, here in the package explorer, from in the package, right click on the com.spring rest. Not that one. The main package. App.java is there, na? App.java. There. Right click and go to new. Now go to class. So here, okay, type in a class name. Hello controller. We have to create some controller. Okay, guys, remember when you are creating a controller or a service, that must be the sub packages of main package. Okay, so that's why here, Ganesha, you have to create something like com.spring rest.controller. Okay, you have to create the controller inside of the spring, inside of a spring rest. Okay, so they, I mean, mention that some dot controller or something like that. Okay, now create any class name. Okay, now paste the code. Paste the above hello controller code there. Cut everything. If you can delete that. Okay, save. Now relaunch the application. That's it, no need to change anything. Now just relaunch. Open console now. Okay, started. JVM started. Now open the Google Chrome. Now here, search for hello, enter. Yes, we got it. Okay, so every time you have to create a sub packages of the main package. So you have created the controller outside of the main package, no?
Yes, sir.
That's why it is unable to read that.
Okay,
The
sir.
package creation also important. So you have done everything, but some mistake. Okay, got it, Ganesha? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now we can go for Priyanshu.
Yes, sir.
Share your screen. We'll try to figure it out.
Okay, sir. So now it's screen wise visible.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Did you download the new springs also?
What, sir?
Download new spring toolsuit.
Download new.
New spring toolsuit. New version.
Hello.
So from here. Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So which one?
The Windows 86 64, no?
Yeah.
Actually, there is some environmental issues, Priyanshu. That's why. Maybe some files are
Oh.
corrupted, no? So maybe that's the reason. Guys, anybody having any issue? No, not yet. Then it's great.